you. You'd like, see, Krishna baby. He doesn't come as an adult, right? He comes as a baby. And you nourish that baby. Give him food. What is that food? Come here and find out, man. Otherwise, you'll never know. Oh, after millions of lifetimes, maybe you can follow that guru's advice if you want. If you're less intelligent, you continue that path, even if you've heard you. That's why give me a few Narayan Rajas. I want to give you a chance. I want to see if you can become intelligent and not less intelligent. To me, less intelligence is to go a many lifetime path to do prema. And a really intelligent is to get prema, bhakti in this lifetime as a gift, as Lord Chaitanya gave it, as Nityananda gave it, as the real followers gave it, as we give it too. Out there, by the way. As we will continue to give this, as long as there is breath in this body, and your bodies too, because you're also active in this team endeavor, teamwork. See, highest truth distinguished from illusion. Highest truth distinguished from illusion. See, even in this covert way, that's called poetry. Things are done in coded way. And Gaura Haridas, he's a big mouth. He just squeals on the stage. You see how the magician there trying to hide these truths, and we're not going to allow it. We're going to clarify what these poets are saying. This is the greatest secret. Oh, though unconquerable by even the most powerful personalities, you are conquered by pure devotional service. This is the greatest secret, a secret the unfortunate fallen people of the world do not understand. Therefore, that's where we step in, right? The fallen people don't know this. Everybody on the street don't know this. And then even if you sort of know it because you read that, oh yes, and my devotion, is the same as real devotees. So I have people here, they pay this very little money, they barely come. They come and get a little bit. Oh yeah, my devotion is the same as yours. See, are they really clear? No. No, you're saying you if your devotion is the same as what's going on here, you will have the intense symptoms of that love. It will manifest in your activities, in your voice, in your heart, transformations in your body, in your emotions, in your realizations, in your logic, in your clarity, and on and on and on. Otherwise, not. Okay? So it's not enough just to speculate on that you need love of God to go back. But you need to know the process. You need to know where the process is being worked, being manifested. The process here. Process of getting the gift of devotion is here. You got to come here and get purified by the word. It's always that way. Jesus said so. You are clean by the word I've spoken to you. That's the real guru. And it's not like you're cleansed. You got to maybe a little bit of cleansing with Prabhupada's word. He spoke to you. Yeah, build temples, follow that order. You must do this. You have to do this. You're gonna feel guilty if you don't. You just got to start somewhere. And here is another deeper teaching. And all of a sudden the guilt goes. You don't need the guilt anymore. You don't have to do anything I mandate. You just come here, hang out, and see if this sounds reasonable to you. And maybe for whatever, the Lord's accepting you as you are. Maybe you're not perfect. Maybe you just can't do it perfectly like I expect you to do. And that's still okay. because my Lord doesn't leave your heart, does he? And it leaves off a big burden off me. I may, so I just tell everybody, I'm not daddy. No, no. I may say things, but, trust your heart. Still, the Lord won't leave your heart. So, holy name stands apart alone from those who try to force it to happen for them. Yeah, you can't do it by forcing Krishna to manifest. You have to follow the process. That's known by his devotees, known by these devotees. And that's why I use these books. You know, they're associates of the Lord. The real guru must be a real associate of Lord Chaitanya, transcendentally situated in their spiritual body, even though you see their material body, but they use it as a vehicle to preach the real science of how to go back to Godhead now in this life. Otherwise, you could do the many lifetime preaching if you want. I mean, but that's less intelligent. What are you telling me I'm listening? Well, you come here 30 days, and if you're really looking for the truth and not looking for some name and fame and position, or you still maybe you want to be loved, or you want to be loved by God, maybe, too. That's kind of still not pure devotional service. I'm not interested in be loved. I want to love him, man. That's where the juice is. That's for babies. You want to be loved. The Christians are big on that. God loves me. Oh, something I've been looking for my people. Nobody loves me in this world, but God loves me. Okay, it's a start. But devotees, amen. I want to love the Lord, man. Just like the Lord wants to love us. We want to love the Lord. That's reciprocal relationship. Otherwise, that's a little bit. You want to be God. You want to be one with God. Yeah. Yes, just love me, Lord. Love me, Lord. Where are you? I don't exist. I just want to be loved by the Lord. See, it's reciprocal. The Lord Chaitanya, and we're here to do the same thing, is teach the relationship between our soul and the Lord. It's eternal. You're not going to disappear. It's not about disappearing. It's about your spiritual body awakening and appearing in relationship with this exchange, this mystic marriage with the transcendental Lord, and exchanging they call transcendental mellows exchanges in devotional potency forever, ever increasing, ever fresh, ever beautiful. The Lord carries you on his shoulders. You carry him. You just together. You sleep with him. You eat with him. Yeah. Gore, you don't offer your food. It's already offered, man. What can I say? I'm a lazy guy. I don't like to sit there and do like some mental thing. To me, it's a mental. I got to sit mentally. I mean, to me, it's just not my thing, man. I already offered my life to God. He knows. You know what I talk about. You come here long enough and get this mercy, you'll know you've offered your life to God. You're only happy in loving him. No other purification is better than loving the Lord. Is meeting the Lord, just like in Vrindavan. That's all they do. Isn't that all they do? What are they doing there? It's just rendezvous after rendezvous, helping. You want to be a gopi? Well, then you're going to be engaged in bringing those two together. Or coming together yourself too. You can also come together. But some of the gopis, they like to bring Radha and Krishna together. It's even more nicer. So that's it, man. Huh. See, this is the greatest secret. What we teach here every day is the greatest secret. The greatest secret. The unfortunate fallen people of this world do not understand. See, if they understood this secret, see, people are being destroyed because of lack of knowledge. See, the Bible says it. Because of lack of knowledge, people being destroyed. They don't know they're going. They don't know that they're not this body, right? They don't know that they're a spirit soul. They don't know that their spirit is meant to love God. It's not like it's just nature. You know, your spiritual body's awakened by being with a real associate of the Lord who is acting like that kind of guru. You purified by hearing from them and chanting together with them, associating with the devotees, and just getting the conditioning gone more, and then your relationships get more tasty and more beautiful, and then people see that and they're attracted. Wow, what a nice place to be. Boy, these people trust God. They trust each other. Everybody wants to be a gopi, but nobody wants to be an animal or a flower or tree. Some people do. They see that's ignorance. They wanna be a flower or a tree. Oh, it'd be nice to be a tree. I've heard that. I don't know if you heard it. I've heard it. It'd be nice to be a dog. Or I just want to go to the doggy heaven. The catty heaven. It's pretty catty there. No, actually, see, philosophically, this is the thing. There's so much knowledge here, and that knowledge will make you intelligent. Otherwise, you're stupid, man. Speculator people, they think, that's why they speculate. I have people that come here, they're big new age speculators. Oh, I see. Nothing's conclusive. Nothing's the way. They want to go to doggy heaven or bring their dogs. No, your dog is actually a spirit soul like you. That dog has a spiritual body like yours. It's not meant to be a dog forever, for God's sake. Why would you wish that on anybody? I want to go to doggy heaven. Have that dog will come to me and will come on, man. This is speculation. I love the Vedas is the mind of God, man. The conceptions of the Lord as it is, as the way things are here. We're in samsara. We're fallen souls. How many people know that? That people come here, they don't know. Oh, I'm not a fallen. You know, I'm a, I'm a great person. Look at me. I knew God from the beginning. I'm special. You're a friggin' fallen soul like all of us. That's knowledge. See, that's the Lord's mind. Oh, you don't say that. Well, yeah, see, the Lord's mind's a little hard to take when you don't accept it, right? Don't take my word for it. That's why I'm just preaching from the Lord's mind. I love it. It gives me some energy and power, and it's very purifying, enlivening. I did my tarot cards the other day. It said I was going to die. I'm just guessing it said that. Yeah, it's all guessing, guesswork. Those people still want to be special. That's false ego. They still want to be special. Oh, I'm special. Feels very good to hear these words. Oh, good. See, the unmotivated devotional service of your loving servitors always defeats you. See, unmotivated. It means unmaterially motivated. Oh, but it's plenty motivated, man. Ooh, you have deep motive to desire, even to the point of transcendental lust to connect with God, to be close to the Lord more. See, but it's unmaterially motivated. You can't have, you can, if you have material motives, it's not natural. See, that's what you get here. You're with devotees where it's their awakening of the gift of love of God is manifested, and they just naturally want to connect with Krishna. It's very natural, very pure, very purifying just to be around such persons. They're the best people you can ever find. With all our faults, all our conditioning, still the Lord is God. That's why I love this Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is the best. He's simply wonderful. He's given us to us, our us schmucks, us fallen souls. He wants to, oh, let me make it easy. Oh, yeah, just come into this association here and I'll take residence in your heart. Yeah, as you are, you'll have conditioning. You'll be like, what you are, what you brought in and for a while, and still I'm going to be there with you regardless. Isn't it nice to have a Lord like that? And gradually, and you can set up your boundaries. Like, we have a little trouble with the conditioning of each other, and I understand that. And the Lord understands that, but He doesn't leave, does He? No matter how much of a bitch you are, or whatever it is, or how much you can't manifest. Doesn't matter. The Lord doesn't leave, does He? In all of these conditionings that the devotees have here, I think that's marvelous. Yeah. Go ahead. Did you want to say something? Oops, you're
That's
still.
why it's called mercy. It's like with Jesus, who took the murderer with him.
Yeah,
You are in
yeah.
the right place. You believe in me. I give you the mercy. I take you with me.
That's it. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what you get from a real guru, and then you guys become gurus too, because what you're transmitting the same essential conception. Whoever believes in your word and your testimony about what is pure devotional service, and you preach right from the books. As you're purified, you just start to see things more and more as it is. See, that's why you become like a spiritual teacher. And as it matures more, and you see the devotion pure is purifying, more of this ecstasy, you just naturally become better, more clear, and more conclusive even. Because your conditioning is more or less going more, and so you become more effective even. So you become from spiritual master, spiritual teacher. That's what Lord Chaitanya did. He gave people the potency so that they can chant like you guys are chanting. And it matured into they became spiritual teachers. And even as a spiritual teacher, they could pass on this potency to others. And then spiritual masters eventually. It is my pleasure to accept the Shamaguri types. You know, so many of you are like that. Just see, accepting. See, accept the process. It's so great, accepting the process. That's all I'm doing. I'm just accepting the process. You may think I'm, he's guru and being on. I'm just accepting the process. I teach others to accept the process, accept the conceptions, relish them, taste them, preach them and deliver the world. They don't know this. The fallen souls don't know they're fallen. Gurus don't know they're still fallen souls until this mercy of Lord Chaitanya is manifested in their heart. You're still a fallen soul. And even after you get the mercy, you still consider yourself, I'm just a fallen soul, wretched. But the Lord is manifested. Oh, what a great, you can happen to you too. Isn't that great? You don't have to be anything special. The Lord can manifest in your heart as you are, just simply by your faith in this preaching. Not that all you do, you guys are doing too. You go on the street and teach, you open your mouth and people will have things. Look at Govinda, he's going on the street, hit the streets, man. People come. They offer him things now. That's how you hear about Jesus, people like that. They have, oh my God, but Jesus, I did go around, travel here and there. Hey, you got to Govinda for Vaishnavas. These gurus could never do that. They can't start. He's starting from scratch, you know. And it's man that's like Prabhupada did. Simply because he's purified and getting pure, his energy. People love his classes now. They love hearing from Govinda. It's nice, refreshing, like a breeze of fresh air. So sincere, purified heart, man. Golden. I always saw that golden heart in him, regardless of the crust. I see that in a lot of devotees, actually. Yeah. So it begins to manifest like that. You become used by the Lord, and you start to really love devotional service. You love to share with people. You take away their samsara, man. Who's doing? Who has the power to do that? Well, we do, and we're learning, more and more how to do it. More people are coming here. You see, they're appreciating the preaching. Why? It's topmost. They just don't know. Somebody has to explain it to them. It's all explained in the book, but they do see by the action of the book. Bhagavat, the truth in the book, and the devotee Bhagavat. See, lip service, but it's got to be the book lip. You got to be the service of the book. Serving the conceptions, and then this love of God manifests in your heart. Because if you say, "Ooh, I really love this," and then all of a sudden, spontaneously, naturally, love of Krishna manifests. It's like Amy's thing. See, Amy said, "Oh, I just love." See, where'd that come from? Spontaneously, just by hearing and hearing these conceptions, getting purified, and the Lord manifests. Radha and Krishna are pleased with her. See, easy peasy path. Anybody can do that. Anybody. Maybe got to struggle with this or that for a little bit, but it ain't gonna get any. Well, it'll get easier and easier here because we're getting better at doing all this. The world is getting better at understanding this because what we're doing is purifying us and the world and everything else. And on that note, give us a word there, Lalita.
I'm tired and stoned.
Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, you did a lot of reading. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic to receive the mercy and then literally to feel him growing inside of you, especially Lord Chaitanya, who's bursting through all the pores of my skin now.
Oh, it's amazing.
He's really, I have feel it. He's like a Hulk. Sometimes I call him a Hulk, a giant.
The Hulk, yeah.
He's so tall and so strong. I feel his muscles, Guru Maharaj. I have
Wow,
this,
it's amazing. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Don't worry, he'll give you some place to demonstrate that. Come on. That's why I say it's empowerment. See, the empowerment will come out. See, because on our own we can't. We're conditioned souls, conditioned by and become weak by that. But when the power starts to come, oh man, it's amazing. Then
Yeah,
it becomes a lifestyle of empowerment. But the preaching just kind of comes. It's like the Hulk comes in too. Yeah, I feel it too. It's like some very powerful force.
yeah. More and more and more, the the strength and the knowledge and being sure and certain that Krishna is a person and that Radha is a person, the real person. Really, they become so lively. These exchanges are so lively.
Yeah, you're fortunate. He looks stoned.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
Tom, give us a word. Thank you there, Lolita. Mhm. Yeah, you see, this is the complete real revelation because the Lord inside us, we get His benefit. This incarnation is the complete Godhead. So, and that you can see in the writings of the Goswamis, they're very deep. And this whole in our line, the Prabhupada's writings and all that, all based on Vishwanath Chakravartis and all these great realized persons who are in the line of Lord Chaitanya. So they brought forth the mind of Lord Chaitanya and the heart of Lord Chaitanya through these books. So all it needs is the devotees to activate it, the ones who are real, real associates, and it activates the Lord manifesting inside you, and then that's what you started to see. Wow, who's given the complete picture? Okay, yeah. You see, all the Vaidhi bhaktas on that level, they can give you a Vaidhi picture of this, and there's speculations on the Gita and stuff. But the devotees who are deep in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya can give the complete picture, and that is empowering. That your hatred for your attraction and hatred for the world begins to diminish to the point of nil, no more, you know, and that's people. Their attraction and hatred is keeping them in this world. Their attraction to the material, the mundane, and their aversion for the lower modes of nature. See, they're adverse; they hate them, and then the ones in the lower modes of nature, they hate the good people. Okay? And those who are attracted to the demoniac principles, they gravitate to the demons. Those who are attracted to the demigods, the good people, the moral ones, they gravitate there. But who's preaching this? You know, you might go to religion, which is you go to mostly mixtures of pious people and some spirit maybe. But this is pure. The Lord, He has to give this to us. We have to have this. You have to get it through the real devotees who have it. Otherwise, it won't manifest. Okay, so that's good. Thank you very much, Tom, everybody. And we will adjourn. Court adjourned. See you later.